The Baghdad Battery is one of the earliest known batteries that was discovered in Mesopotamia. It was found in 1936 by German archaeologist Wilhelm Konig, who unearthed it from a 2,000-year-old Parthian site near Baghdad, Iraq. This artifact has been studied extensively over the last century, but there are still many mysteries surrounding it. The Baghdad Battery is thought to have been used to generate static electricity for unknown purposes over 2,000 years ago by using copper metal electrodes immersed in grape juice, which served as an electrolyte. A regular battery can store energy through an electrochemical reaction, which occurs when two different metals are immersed in an electrolyte solution. The metals act as electrodes, and the electrolyte provides electrons to complete the circuit. How was this type of advanced knowledge known thousands of years ago? In 1938, German archaeologist Wilhelm Konig unearthed a set of clay jars from an ancient settlement at Baghdad Battery. The jars were found in a layer of wet silt, and the clay seemed to have been used to hold copper cylinders with iron rods. At first, Konig thought he had stumbled on the world's oldest battery. However, scholars have been debating the use of these batteries for decades. What were they used for? Was electricity discovered much earlier than we thought? Were they actually batteries? The Baghdad Battery is a corroded copper bowl, a copper cylinder, and an iron rod that was found in 1933 in the area of Baghdad. Wilhelm Konig hypothesized that the battery was used for electroplating gold onto silver objects. Perhaps this technology led to other discoveries that we still haven't unearthed. Scientists have been debating for years about what the Baghdad Battery might be. Some believe it was a pan for laboratory use, or even an instrument to measure atmospheric electricity levels. Some think it could have been a galvanic cell, a primitive battery used by ancient people to electroplate small metal plates over larger metal plates. If the ancient peoples had electricity at their disposal, is there more about them we may not know of? In recent years, the Baghdad Battery has been the subject of a lot of discussion. It is speculated to be an ancient battery for electroplating objects with gold or silver. A TV show called Mythbusters recently recreated the Baghdad Battery while looking very closely at it. The Mythbusters tested whether or not it was possible to produce electricity by filling the jars with different liquids and connecting them with metal wires. They found that the only liquid capable of producing an electric current was lemon juice. Regardless, they were successfully able to conduct a low-voltage electric current. This is groundbreaking if the possibility existed thousands of years ago. The battery consists of a small earthenware pot that holds an iron rod. There are also two pieces of copper submerged in an asphalt-like substance inside the pot. A wire connects the iron rod to one piece of copper, and then another wire connects the second piece of copper to an outer container that would have housed a liquid or semi-liquid electrolyte solution. If we believe the ancient people to be so primitive, how did they learn about technology like this? Was this ancient battery used to possibly power something else? Arne Eggebrecht, the producer of the show, in a nutshell, demonstrated that jars can be transformed into voltaic cells by filling them with grape juice mixed with copper sulfate and zinc strips. This simple process created half a volt of electricity, which is more than enough to electroplate silver. Could this simple combination have had such profound effects on this ancient society? Did they have technology that eroded away in time and that we are not aware of? Some of the original Baghdad's 12th century CE batteries can be seen at Iraq Museum, which is currently closed due to looting that saw about half of its items stolen. Baghdad's batteries were discovered and studied by the Iraqi Museum and Archaeological Exploration, Baghdad. The batteries are from the time of the Abbasid Caliphate in Baghdad, when it was a flourishing center of trade and culture. Baghdad batteries are the oldest known batteries in the world. They are found in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, and are thought to have been used for mysterious purposes. The earliest example of these batteries is dated to around 200 BC. It is still unclear how exactly the Baghdad Battery device worked, but there are some hypotheses that have arisen over time, as well as modern electric batteries that are similar to this one. The Baghdad Battery is also known as Parthian Battery, but it has nothing to do with the Parthians or Iraq. Are the pyramids giant power generators? And did they use the Baghdad Battery? The shape and size of the pyramids of Giza is such that they can generate electricity. The three pyramids align together to point directly at the North Star, which is one of the key factors in producing energy. This natural alignment creates a type of power called sacred geometry. Sacred geometry harnesses the power of the earth healing itself, as well as chakra energy from ancient Indian culture. When this energy combines with ancient knowledge, we can get incredible and unimaginable results. If the Egyptians have evidence of possible energy and power generation, is it possible this knowledge was transferred to other generations in antiquity? Many scholars of ancient history, such as Dr. Khalil Messiha of Cairo University, agree that electric technology was used extensively in ancient Egyptian society, and notably by the pharaohs themselves. Dr. Messiha has been a proponent of the idea that the Baghdad Battery is clear evidence for this, and other examples can be found by studying hieroglyphs and other artifacts from this time period. In conclusion, the Baghdad Battery is an ancient invention that is still a mystery. It has been speculated that the battery was used to power a device that may have been used as an electrostatic generator. It has also been speculated that the battery was a lamp for religious purposes. The Baghdad Battery is a fascinating artifact, and many more theories will continue to emerge about its use and purpose. Stay tuned for more next time. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up icon. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications for new videos.